Hey, what's going on, guys? Lawsuit Custom Offsets. Today, join with me, Junior.
What up?
And we are bringing back from the gallery. It's been a hot minute since we've done a FTG, so I'm super excited to do this today. I know we've been doing like bocce and some head-to-heads. We're trying to mix things up for you guys, so that way.
Bocce.
What? Today's video, we are gonna be doing it from the gallery OBS edition. Heard you're a big,
Nothing unique or fun, just a bunch of OBSs.
big OBS guy, so we had to bring you on. All right.
I actually hate them.
Before we hop into it, if you guys need wheels, tires, suspension, performance, find all that at customoffsets.com. Let's hop to it. All right, first up, 1994 Ford F250.
Hey, I had one of these. No, I'm just kidding.
American Forest Peaks, concave 26 by 14, -90 offset. Fury Off-Road Country Hunter MTs in a 40 by 50.5, and Kelderman lifted 12 inches or greater. Kelderman airlift suspension for a 08 F250 that has been modified to fit a 94 truck. All the way up from stock, it's 18 inches of lift. No rubbing or scrubbing, no trimming. No spacers. Just a couple details really quick. Full custom headlights, taillights by Outlaw LEDs. He's been killing the OBSs. It's been insane to watch his work.
He's got his own OBS Bronco too, so he's been in it.
All the rock lights, wheel lights.
That's all he puts. All the rock lights.
LED cubes, light bars. Yeah. Suspension is gloss black and chrome powder, completely repainted. Yeah, I mean, we could keep going, but like this thing is, yeah. Immaculate. Aftermarket bumpers, paint to match.
He's got the smooth tailgate on there too.
Yeah.
You can polish those up and make it like reflect like Forest's almost look. That's eventually gonna go that route, but it's...
Sounds good. You ready to rate this thing?
Yes.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 10.
8.
I'm giving it a 10.
I think the truck is too tall for how short it is. It needs to be either an extended or a crew cab. Look at how tall that thing is. And it's like, the wheelbase is here, but it's this tall.
Yeah, but this thing is immaculate. Everything's done to it.
I'm not saying it's not immaculate. See, this is why I want to do an OBS scale instead of a truck scale.
Stop with that dumb scale. We're moving on. All right, next. Clearly, I don't know how to rate these things.
Yeah, I used to have one of these.
1995 Ford F250, alloy ion 171s and an 18 by 9 0 offset. Continental
275/65s.
Yeah, stock suspension. Sorry, I can't read today. Stock suspension, no rubbing or scrubbing. Impressive. No trimming, no spacers, and that's about it. And you got 2 photos. Not a lot to work off here this time around, Ricky Bobby, but
he's got some aftermarket like fog light things hanging out down there. Looks like.
Well, they look like some skulls.
He's got some cubes in the bumper with some brackets you can get. He's got like a work truck topper plow light thing. I don't know what's going on with that bed. Is it a hearse or
a utility bed?
Not a utility
That's where you
bed.
put your tools.
It's very nice for a utility bed. You know, like it doesn't look like a welded in your back garage shed utility box.
It's where you put your tools or your beers.
An OEM, ooh.
Think of how many beers you could put in that.
All of the Bud Lights.
Refreshingly smooth Bud Light. Always worth it.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 6. I think it's basic, it's clean, it's nice. Yep. Nothing wrong with it being a 6. It just has some wheels and tires on it, and it's just clean.
You can even throw like a 4-inch lift on it, do some like 10 wides and some 33s or even 35, something like that. Give it a little bit more like beefy setup, but still keep it like functional at the same time. But
yeah.
Not bad. It looks super clean, so.
Hell yeah. All right,
yeah, you used to have one of
next
these.
up.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, you didn't. 1995 Ford F250, ARKON Off-Road Lincoln.
Hey, I know that guy.
By 14, -81. Atturo Trailblade Bosses in a 375/45. So it's a rough country, 4-inch spring lift, slight rub at full turn, minor metal trimming. You cut off some of the front bumper. No spacers in the front, 2-inch spacers in the rear, headlights and cab lights. Yeah, buddy.
That's a pretty beefy setup, actually.
Dude, this thing looks meaty.
Yeah. Because it's like, it's not super high in the air, so like your like reference point from your fender to your tires lower, so it makes it look wider. It's all like optical illusion.
I really dig this. Yeah. I just want something like this. Like nothing crazy, it's nice and meaty, something old school.
I wonder if it's a diesel. It'd probably have the old IDI 7 tree in her there, guy. It'd be a fun one to drive around, especially if it's stick. It'd be That's highway.
All right, are you ready to rate this thing?
Yeah, I've been ready to rate this thing.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 7.
I think it's solid. There's a couple little things I would do. Like you can see the front bumper's got some like dents or dings or rust going on. Update that. Throw a new 2017 Plus Illuma Duty front bumper on it.
Yeah.
Or 6.4 bumper like a lot of the guys do. Same with the tailgate too. Looks like it could be a bit of cleanup there on that, but overall it's a solid, meaty build that would be a good like summer driver.
Yeah. I really dig this thing. I gave it a 7 just because I would like you said, just some imperfections that need to get changed up a little bit. Past that, I would like to see this with a chrome setup. I think with all the chrome that's going on with the truck, I think you know, the chrome Lincolns instead of the black and milled Lincolns would have looked a lot better.
I still like the way it looks.
That, yeah, I don't hate it by any means, but that was just my biggest thing. I see all that chrome and I'm just like, dang, imagine this thing with polished wheels or chrome wheels. So past that, I mean, I want this thing. This thing's sick. Next up, 1996 Ford F250 Fuel Maverick D538. Just Fuel Maverick. 20 by 12, negative 44. Toyo tires at Open Country RT.
Open Country. It is an AT. AT2, AT3, one of them.
One of them.
Wow, way to go. OBS 7.3.
Toyo tire Open Country AT23, who knows? But it is an AT 35, 13.5 billet leveling kit. No rubbing or scrubbing, minor metal trimming, bumper trimmed a little bit, no spacers, 4-inch exhaust to a 12-inch tip.
12-inch tip?
Yep.
He's got a TS6 position in there too, dude.
See, now some of these photos, I can't tell, but this photo, that paint looks awesome. So I dig the two-tone in that photo. I think if it was reversed, like an all white with the blue stripe, I think I'd like it better.
Or if you had chrome wheels with the all blue with the white stripe,
yeah,
that might help a little bit too. Because you don't have like the black and blue, which are kind of the same color, but not, and they just kind of look weird together.
Yeah, there's a lot of clarity. Anyways, let's hop into a rating. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, 7.
4.
Holy shit!
You don't spray paint smoke your headlights.
You're gonna dock them like 6 points just off that?
I said I was rating all these OBSs 8 to 10s, but that makes me mad. Don't do dumb shit.
Big OBS guy, he's mad right now. All right, well, why don't you
I don't know if those are 20s because look at how big they look compared to the 35 that he's running. It looks like they're like 22s at least.
I think this guy just straight up lied about
they're like
everything.
22 by 14s it looks like.
Something happened here. I gave it a 7 just because overall...
I ain't saying he a liar, but he definitely ain't no truther.
I gave it a 7 because, I don't know, I dig it. Like I said, I think there's a lot of colors clashing with like the black and the chrome and the blue and the white. There's just a lot going on. That's kind of why I rated it a little bit lower. But at the end of the day, he's got a reputable wheel. He's got who knows what size, because I don't think he knows what size. He's got a reputable tire.
And a reputable engine.
And
a reputable truck.
Yeah.
Built Ford tough. Not sponsored by Ford. Hey, I had one of these.
No, you didn't have any of these. 1997 Ford F250, a large 103 22 by 14.
LOG wheels, the 103 model.
22 by 14, negative 76 offset. Cooper Discoverer STT Pros and a 35 12.5 and a rough country suspension lift, 4-inch.
See, look at how much nicer this one looks being a single cab with a 4-inch lift versus the older single cab that we looked at before with an 18-inch lift.
You know what?
This is much more proportional.
Personal preference. No rubbing or scrubbing, minor metal trimming, no spacers in the front, 2-inch spacers in the rear, injectors, turbo, built trans, all supporting mods.
Wow.
It looks like he's got track bars, so you can tell us anything about that. Paint to match grill, paint to match bumper.
Maybe they're not real. You photoshopped.
Dude, people have been lying to us this whole episode, so who knows?
Did he say it a 6.4 bumper?
No.
Well, he's got a 6.4 bumper and it's painted to match.
Looks real nice.
I like that. Did he say it was repainted? I feel like it was repainted.
You just talked about all the supporting mods.
Well, yeah, dude, you got to when you got a 7.3.
Well, yeah. I'm
it
just
definitely
saying.
looks repainted because that color is like a deep, like cherry red.
I think it is.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
The rust, you can see the rust right there.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the old flares.
All right, let's rate it.
All right, let's rate it. 3, 2, 1, 8.5. Oh my God, are we best friends?
The flares, I don't really like flares, they're not my personal preference, but I also know because I had a rusty truck where I literally had flares in just the rear because the bed sides were starting to rot out, so I get it. But flares just aren't necessarily my thing, especially when you have like 14 wides and you're on like the OBS like stock body. You just got that much more tire sticking out and just looks that much like meaner.
So,
overall though, it flows nicely.
Oh, this thing's
grill,
sick,
bumper, all of it. I dig it. And it rolls coal like a apparently too.
Yeah, rolls coal like a All right, time for the best OBS to ever exist.
Okay, I don't even need to see anymore. I just saw the Instagram name and I'm ready to rate it. Oh, look at he's got a breakdown of all of his 2614 Fittipaldi FTF 08s. He's got Hercules 40 by 15.5 R26 MTs. 4-inch Super Duty shackle kit front and rear. He's got a crossover steering kit, Panhard track bar crossover, dual shock mount kit. He's got his diesel shop in there. He's got a Royalty Core grill, traction bars, audio bed bar, CPATX taillights, which I've got two, PMF dual steering stabilizer, body mount bushings, instrument cluster bezel, hood latch relocation bracket. Oh, because he's got a different grill in there. PHP Hydra chip tuner. Use code TEXTILLENS to save on your next purchase. I don't even put that in there. He's got powder coating. He's got 2 billet aluminum flagpoles. He's got 454 conductor special horn blasters kit. He's got a Gen Y 12.5-inch Mega Duty V16K drop hitch. He's got Hot Shot Secrets fuel oil treatment that goes in the truck. He's got a double din kit from OBS Interiors, which I'm also looking at as well from mine. He's also got a code for reduced power gear. I'm not telling it to you.
Dude, yeah, this roller's nasty. The flags, dude, the flags look so good. Everything looks so good. This thing is immaculate.
The truck's literally perfect.
I could literally talk about it all day, but.
What year is it? If you were to guess, what year would you guess that it is?
95.
That's all I got for you guys. Make sure to subscribe, youtube.com/CustomHouseSTV.